Welcome back to another episode of Fate Kaleid Liner, Prisma Illya Dry. So in the previous episode, our squad got infiltrated very easily by Erika, I believe her name was. And that is, of course, the Ainsworth daughter. So the daughter of Darius, the big leader of the Ainsworth family, who ended up showing up at the end of the episode. He came to pick up Erika, you know, to be like, hey, I'm her dad, can you let me into the school? And Ilya was like, yeah, sure, man. I do not need any credentials. I believe everything that I see. And yeah, so he ended up very easily infiltrating the entire squad here. So now we're face to face with Darius Ainsworth and his daughter here. And what the hell is gonna happen now? It feels like there's gonna be, like, stories finally gonna be going on and progressing really fast now, because the past two episodes have been kind of like taking a break from the actual story. So now we're progressing it, which is gonna be hype. I'm excited for it. But let's see where it goes. So if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred as always on my Patreon down in the description, and let's go into Fate Kaleid Liner, Prisma Illya, Dry, episode 6. Sapphire! He looks so normal. He reminds me a ton of the director in Oshinoko. That's the first person I thought of when I saw him. A little less reliable than I heard. Why did she say this as an alarm? He kinda looks cool in this shot though. He looks a bit more chilling hostility. Yo, I kinda like Darius so far. He's kinda cool. Oh yeah. Stage production? Whoa, class card, but like a darkened one. That's a bounded field? Kun? Yo, the aura. Okay. The ritual to complete the Holy Grail war. Oh, in this world? Wow. Yo! Oh, hell yeah! Karadbolg. Yeah, okay, this is getting epic. Bounded Field Noble Phantasm. Ooh. Bro. Who would have thought? Yes! 素晴らしい He's great. Wait. Who's voicing him? Dude. He's giving like Gilles de Rais vibes now. Oh, he's fun. Oh, here she comes. Bet. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool power. Fire! Okay. She ate the heater in the room. Yeah? Easily! Mmm. Oh, so he doesn't know it either. Interesting. Yo, he parried it on. Epic. That's a cool outfit for Saber. Yo, he's badass. Authoritarian personalism? That's an epic name. Anti-gravity, or I guess super gravity. Oh? Conceptual interference. Interesting, he doesn't know anything about Tanaka. Dude! Counterfeiter? Is in counterfeit? Oh, what a fun fight. This Darius dude is great. Yo. Whoa. Whoa. You can just do that? What the fuck happened there? Interesting. Okay. Okay. So he was using some kind of like, what do they call it? Something conceptual interference, right? Which sounds like a very fate thing to say. I don't know exactly what it means, but also she said counterfeiter, right? So I guess it's a kind of like counterfeit faker. Maybe? Is that like that equivalent of saying like faker? I don't know though. He kind of reminds me, that is kind of the way that he's talking about like a script and like the actors and stuff like that. Reminds me of the Fate Zero versions of Gilgamesh and Kirei when they were talking about like creating a script for their own entertainment and stuff like that. But I don't think it has much to do with that. But it actually reminds me of that. He's fun. He's a really fun addition to this. I really like him. He has, bro has aura. That's for sure. Oh, another thing. So I just remembered this because I was thinking about this, right? Because I was thinking about this parallel world, and are there any like duplicate people, or like, I guess, are there alternate versions of people that already existed in our world? And the only person who we actually saw in the flesh that exists both in our world and in this world is Shiro, it seems like, right? I feel like obviously we saw Kirei, but we never saw Kirei in our world. So we know that obviously probably he existed because Karen exists and stuff like that, but we never actually saw him. But we saw him in this world. Shiro is the only person who we saw in the flesh, at least from my memory, that existed both in this parallel world and also in our world. So I wonder if there's anything there. I wonder if there is a reason why there are no other duplicates apart from Shiro, right? That's one thing that I was also thinking about. Yeah. That's so cool. Mm. Yeah, but you don't have conceptual weapons though, right? He doesn't have conceptual noble phantasms. And they said that they are... They said that the entire anti-gravity one was like messing with like the conceptual... I don't know, something to do with conceptual stuff, right? So I'm guessing it could be because of that, or it could be because, well, of something completely different. It looks like the card was also different, you know, the class card that he was using kind of looked like it was blacked out. So there's probably something to do with that.
安らかな寝顔です。ねえ、この部屋少し暑くない？ストーブ強すぎだよ。ストーブはつけてないわ。
It's Tanaka.
暑いのは田中の体。まるで焼けた石のようだわ。どこまでデタラメなんだか。結局、攻撃が通じたのは田中さんの謎の力だけ。私たちの攻撃は全部、イリア。わかってる。もう、泣き言は言わない。負ける理由を探しても意味なんかない。
I feel like that is a point. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna help you find a way to win. Thinking why you lost helps you to realize how to win.
お姉ちゃん、嘘つきだね。そんなこと、あなたたちに言われたくない。私は、ただ、ミユを。
Then let's get to the drawing board and make a plan. With the information that we know now.
窓につなげるのはやめてと言ったはず。
Linking to my window. So he can like link oh no. Oh no. 'He was such a fun character for a bit. Why'd you have to go full Shinji? Whoa. That's an interesting looking formula. Ooh. Illya. Tanaka. It's the phantom pain. Ah. Interesting. So using her blood and like some kind of like interesting looking formula, he can like read some kind of like prophecy thingy. I was worried there for a second. I was really worried. But it looks like he's just... I was gonna say he's just physically abusing her. But like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Better than I thought. He didn't go full Shinji. Or I guess full Karya if you want to say that. She's kind of cute though.
アは優しくて温かくて。でもね、ちょっと嘘つき。嘘つき？わけもなく人を傷つけちゃダメって言ってたのに、パパを剣で攻撃したの。ひどいよね。それは本当にもうイリアお姉ちゃんってば、どうしてあんなことしたのかな。イリアは私を助け出そうとしてるからよ。助け出す？何から？ここ、エインズワースから。お姉ちゃんまたいなくなっちゃうの？お姉ちゃんがいなくなっちゃったら、またエリカ、一人ぼっち。そうか、私が向こうに行ってた間、この子は、ずっと。大丈夫。エリカはレディーだから、一人でも全然。お姉ちゃん？エリカは優しいね。優しくて強い子。そして、いびつな子。でも、矛盾の中にいる私も、いびつなのは同じかもしれない。私は知ってる。エインズワースと戦っても、絶対に勝ち目はない。だから、救いなんて求めるべきじゃない。だけど、今の私は、助かりたいって、助けてほしいって願える。イリアと出会えたから。ミユ！本当になんて矛盾。そう。もしイリアがここに来てくれたとしても、その時、私は一体。何？エリカは一人でも大丈夫だけど、やっぱりお姉ちゃんと一緒がいい。そうだね。お姉ちゃんもイリアお姉ちゃんと一緒がいい。そうだね。エリカもう戻るね。そろそろ寝る時間。それじゃあおやすみなさい、ミユお姉ちゃん。星が隠れちゃった。
Ah, what a line. What a line. That's like one of those lines where it's like, a storm is coming.
雨か。田中は相変わらずグー
Oh, you didn't cook alive while she was sleeping. That's good.
朝ごはんどうしよっか。ねえってば、まだ寝てるの？
Oh no. She left the cards here? What? What happened there? Wait. Okay. If she wanted to, actually, I'm gonna speak after the ending. Okay. So, okay, this ending here. This ending, so I don't think she, like, my first thought was maybe she would go out to try and, like, I don't know, storm the mansion herself or the castle herself, but that wouldn't make sense as to why she would leave the cards behind in that case, right? She would definitely take the cards to be armed. So then my another thought was maybe someone came and took her, but also, once again, why would they leave the cards behind? Like, I don't know. She left the cards behind and went somewhere. Like, maybe her thought process was leaving the cards for the others and being like, hey, I'm useless in this fight or something, and went out. But also, I don't think she would do that because, well, we know that she's far from useless, and she knows that she's far from useless. She has a lot of firepower. So I'm gonna yeah, I don't know what she plans on doing. Maybe she just plans on, I don't know, going there and maybe trying to trade. No, I don't think so. I was thinking maybe she would go there to the family and try to, like, trade her life for Miyu's or something. I don't, like, they would have no reason to take that because Miyu is the holy grail. Meanwhile, Illya is just a girl. So they would have no reason to take that trade. So I don't think she would do that. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the next episode, right? Okay, so Darius, He is interesting. He was really, really fun in the entire fight, right? He was just really over the top, great. Loved them. Like all of the noble phantasms that he was employing. He had like, he did have a lot of aura. He was fantastic, really fun character. But then of course they had to do this scene where he's just goes over the threshold of being cool and he's just, ooh, you know, it's the same thing that they did with Shinji, where Shinji was really, really fun, like a fun character because of how he was just an irredeemable POS, and then you watch Heaven's Feel and you're like, oh, okay, I see. You're not fun, irredeemable POS, you're just uncomfortable. But I will say, he didn't go down the Karya/Shinji route, he actually... It seems like he was just there to get the blood out of Miyu, to get, to, you know, see the prophecy or whatever, the runes that were being inscripted onto the stones. So whatever that means. And he said that this was the 5th one out of the 7. So 2 more. And they can, I don't know what's going to happen after 2 more, but I'm guessing they're going to fulfill their goal, whatever that may be, right? So we'll see what exactly is going to happen. Apart from that, what else was there? Erika seems like she is not actually like necessarily bad or anything like that. She seems like she's pretty chill, even though she is an Ainsworth. It seems like Darius is the only one who's really like evil, but I guess we'll see what exactly is happening with that family, right? There's still so many mysteries. Tanaka, we saw that Tanaka can like put out a bunch of heat out of herself, and that's about it. And she was able to barge into the bounded field somehow, right? Into Ainsworth's or Darius's bounded field, which, interesting. I do think that the thing that his noble phantasm that he used were obviously... He installed the card right into himself, which we didn't see what that card was, but that card gave him the 2 noble phantasms. Which Gilgamesh did say that he doesn't have those noble phantasms within his treasury, which is pretty suspicious, but at the end of the day, they can just be like, he doesn't have Excalibur in there either, right? Because it's a conceptual weapon. So you could easily just chalk it up to, hey, it's a conceptual noble phantasm, that's why I don't have it in there, right? But it could also be, I don't know, something different. I guess we'll find out as we watch it, but this was a banger episode. I'm so happy that we're back to the actual plot and we're going like a million miles an hour. This is what I love, so I'm excited to see more of it. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.